Good afternoon. I have an opportunity to speak with environmental experts, Honorable Samuel Ekong, on environmental matters and the ecosystem as a whole. Let's join him. Good afternoon, sir.
Fine and good. We have various projects in WALTZ. Presently, we have a community-based project, a compensatory project, that has to do with about 19 communities within 2 local government areas of Prosper State. I'm talking about Rukmani and Ekong local government areas respectively. Now, what we have done so far in the last 7 years, we're able to bring to the corridors of the knowledge of the inhabitants of these areas that there is so much to achieve or gain from multinationals operating within the domain. And one of such was when we were contracted to carry out an economic impact assessment, which we did and assessed, and the people come to realize that there is so much to benefit from, as being in host communities. And as such, we write for a recommendation through the Economic and Financial Crime Commission seated in Abuja against Wando PLC. And as we speak, I think the EFCC team has been very thorough over the years, and they have given us the words of assurances that they will do everything humanly possible to make sure that this money comes to the communities as we get in the project. We are not paying monies to the community, but rather we are giving them project based on their proposals and agitations. So we are giving them proposals that will cover their need in terms of electrification. We have boreholes, we have access route, to be able to access, the interiors of the communities. We have renovations and building of town hall, constructions of the primary and secondary school, health centers, and all of that. So we believe that this project will go a long way towards alleviating the sufferings of these people over the years. And Wando has never denied their responsibility in this regard, courtesy of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission.
Okay, sir. In terms of the achievements and the offer the company is bringing to the communities, are there room for job creations for the indigenes of that community?
Definitely, we are considering the local content policy of the federal government, 60-40, that's a 60% inclusion from the community angle and 40 for external indigenes of the system. So this offer will go a long way to alleviate, to create jobs in the areas of supply, depending and based on their areas of interest. So we'll be able to define this to make sure that everybody in this community has a role to play and benefit directly equally. So there's a room for that so far.
Okay, sir. In the Wando project, what is the Wando project all about, sir?
Wando project, it is a compensatory project. It is as a result of their negligence over the years. They entered into an MOU with these communities through the state government, and after 3 years, that was in 2008, they abandoned or they neglected their responsibilities. That is where WALTZ Environmental Solutions Nigeria Limited was contracted by the host communities comprising of Akansuko clan, we have Idilu Poor clan, we have Koi Korefan clan, we have Kritan clan, Kritan Ward 1 clan, we have Adiaboy Koritu, and other sub-communities under these clans. So we had a partnership agreement with these host communities, and we carried out the assessment, and as a result, we realized that Wando actually are guilty of the penalties. So that is where we are now, and they are not denied through the office of the EFCC not to pay the compensation to these communities. And the compensation is coming through projects. It's coming as project, not as a financial benefit, but as project. So the financial interpretation of the project of the compensation goes for project. Yes.
Okay. Also, in staffing, what are the offers given to the communities, the strength of the staff in those communities?
Like I said, it all depends on their qualification and their areas of interest, but we make it very open to all, the artisan, the craftsmanship, and all that. If you are a professional, if you are a graduate, we have places to incorporate you into. Like I said, the window is very open, and so far a lot of the youth in these areas have indicated interest. About 20% of them have submitted their CVs to us, and we are taking it up from them. And in the next few weeks, by His grace, as promised by the EFCC, we are hitting, the field for the proper project implementation. But before we hit the field, we've announced to all our registered contractors to carry out what we call the EIA, because there's no major project, in the system now without carrying out the proper EIA. It is the EIA that will now detect what will happen in the near future and how to mitigate upon this. So the major challenges of environmental violation is unemployment. Unemployment, if the youth in the system are properly harnessed and employed, most of this kidnapping we hear about every day, will be reduced. Armed robbery will be reduced. Protests here and there will be reduced. Because it will be difficult for you, for one person to call the next person in another state or in another local government to come, let us see how we can champion this protest when every person is busy. Do you understand me? So that is the major environmental challenge. And we believe in WALTZ that once we are able to create jobs, it will help reduce. The government cannot do it alone. That's why we have come as an independent company to see how we can partner to find support to the system, such that at the end of the day we are able to reduce the unemployment level in the state and the nation at large. Definitely, my challenges so far over the years have been very enormous. I can still remember in years back from 2008 when this company was incorporated officially in the system. This is our 12th year of operation in Nigeria. And we've been able to capture a lot of states. Most of the challenges we come across is the bottleneck in the administrative aspect of the government. When you send proposal to a state government through a particular ministry, it takes time for them to respond. And even on responding, they will not give you that enabling environment to operate or come in to assist and look at areas they can assist you. For you to grow in the system and equally bring more hands into the system. So that has been a major challenges, administrative challenges, the bottleneck in the government. Even Nigeria at large is the government, from the federal to the state to the local government, should embrace WALTZ as a pragmatic company that has come to stay and has come with proactive policies to salvage the issues of environmental problems. They should accept us, give us the enabling environment to operate, accept us in all aspects. We have the policies on ground, we have the passion to drive home the policies, and we are using the bottom-top approach. We want to start from the grassroots, from the local government, considering the local content, to the states and then to the federal. And we are going to take them zone by zone, such that every citizen of the system benefits. So what we are asking the government to do for us is to give us that enabling environment. The assistance we need. We need offices, we need logistics, we need offices, we need vehicles across the state and even within the local government to assist us, to achieve our targeted goal. So that is what we need from the state government for now.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.